My name is Olatide Wright, also known as Tidé, which is like my music name. And I was born March 21st. You don't have to know the year. Like, that's classified. I do Afro soul, I'll call it, because my genre is quite like alternative, so it has to have, yeah. No, music in fact, I always told myself, like growing up, that I was never going to do music. Like, it was like, guy, you cannot just end up doing music, because that's what everybody would just say, oh, guy, you see? Like, because like, I've always been artsy. Growing up, I paint, I draw, and I do photography too. So it was just, I just needed a new way to express myself. So far, the feedback has been like amazing. Like, so far, the little feedbacks I'm getting, based on the fact that I started like last year, is dope and it's very inspiring. And it's like giving me the motivation to like move on and continue with it. No, the thing is that my dad especially is very eccentric in the sense that he's quite the hippie in nature. So like growing up, he would play, I know this line is very like cheesy, like a lot of people say it. My dad used to play Fela while I was growing up. Yeah. But now, my dad he had a bunch of CDs. He would play it in his own room, you get, but you won't hear that shit. But me, I would just go and steal it, then just like listen to songs. And we had paintings all over the house, so you get, I was able to tap into that vibration and you get like, but at the same time, my mom would usually tell me, because my mom is, Yoruba woman now. Yeah, she'll be like, nah man, don't even think about, she'll be like, you can do whatever you want to do, but don't think about. But when I actually started doing music and she heard my songs, she knew that she couldn't just stop the boy. Yeah. Nigerian music scene right now is getting encouraging for upcoming music artists, because now we have the Olatide people, the new wave people that are getting recognition even from international people. Do you understand? So the fact that people from outside are coming in here to want to vibe with us, I wouldn't say I'm part of it. I don't feel like I'm certified upcoming yet, because there are goals I need to reach before I can fully say, yes, like I'm new wave, you get. So the fact that people from outside are coming to like vibe with these people, and other people are seeing this, other Nigerian people are seeing this, and they see that, or more, these guys they're putting in work, yeah. So like, then them too, they're now hopping on the bandwagon. That's what I feel. And they are now like, yeah. So you can say like it's accommodating the upcoming vibes, and there's a revolution on the rise, basically. There's money now. Yeah, it's money. Money is the challenge. That's the only challenge. You either got it or you don't. And once you have it and you have the money, nothing is supposed to stop you, man. I don't know what you're doing. I think people just use the word alternative for things they cannot identify. Mine is identifiable. I said alternative because obviously, like, if I want to like describe my genre of music is Afro and soul, because I sing, but you can still hear that I'm a Nigerian boy from Agege singing, you get, like, but I'll still put some small pidgin inside there sometimes, you get. That's why I'll put the Afro, where it's soul and R&B, so I just try to put it under an umbrella. I don't feel like I'm one of them. I don't feel, at least not yet, because I mean, those guys have worked hard. They didn't just start. They've been doing this thing for a while, since when we were probably in like secondary school. Like, yeah, it's like, I mean, people like Santi, Zame, all these guys, they've been doing this thing for a while. So like, they work hard to get there. So I don't think I'm that yet, but yeah, people can say that I'm in that bracket because it's a very huge umbrella. You understand? I have no particular person. Yeah, a lot of people that inspire the way I do music or the way I like create. People like, okay, the obvious that people would always say, Burna Boy, you know, Young Girl, Ajabota, Budge, all these guys, and internationally, there's people like, there's this guy that I really like, you know, is a huge part of my influences. Like, his name is Richie Campbell. He is Portuguese and he sings in Patois. You would think he's black when you hear him, but he's white. So like, yeah, so, and the oldies, it's just music. Music inspires music. That's it, like, and I'm inspired by other people's music because I listen to like everything. Yeah, so I can't just pick one person, it's impossible. Top five. Burna Boy, obviously. Young Girl, MI, Santi, and yeah, who else? Yeah, Wizkid. Females. I'm not going to lie about listening to any other female artist. Like, like, do you understand? Like, I don't listen to anyone. Tiwa Savage, Yemi Alade, who else? I feel like their lives, I'm not one to like pay attention to their personal lives because I feel like their lives are like their business and it's not my business. So like, I wouldn't judge them because who am I to judge? But whatever they put out, I go and check. So in the sense, their essence, the positivity they put out into the world inspires me. Yes, they are role models. But about their personal, I don't feel like it's my business. We have lyricists in Nigeria, and we also have the people that vibe. You know, like lyricists, there's MI, there's Burna Boy. They don't just make noise, they spit, they say things, you understand, that you can pick and learn sometimes. So like, but at the same time, there are a lot of people there are a lot of soundists, like you put it. There are a lot of soundists, but I feel like it's popular demand in Nigeria, and is what they have to work with. They feel like they have to be that way to make it. And it works out for them. But it takes courage to actually like be you and do your own kind of music and believe that it's going to go far. Yeah. I wouldn't jump. Bandwagon doesn't exist because I wouldn't jump on it. It's music. You can never know what you create. Do you understand? When you're in the studio, somebody's making something, you guys are just vibing, playing around, then you have a song. Okay, yes, you want to leave it that way or you want to put more lyrics in it. So like that's how it's creation. You can't, it's just like, you can't plan creation. It's just like having sex and having a baby. You get? That's how I see it. My songs, Rolling by Tidé and Feel the Wave by Tidé and Regardless by Tidé. Then maybe, okay, there's this Drake song, yeah, Mob Ties. Then Burna Boy, Heaven's Gate. Yes, I have. It felt good because the time I met him, hopefully I'll get to laugh about this one day. It was at Ibadan. Back then I was working at a TV station, so like we had to go to Ibadan for a show. So and Burna Boy was supposed to come for the show, so he was like the final act. Then he came for the rehearsals in the early hours of the day, and he was just walking back and forth on the stage. He would check the stage, then he would be like, he would look down again. He would now come down, check how high the stage is. And I just looked at him. That was the only conversation we had. I was like, "You want jump?" I was like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Mad. No one has ever crowd surf in Nigeria, only Burna Boy." I think that's the only person I've seen do it live. So the time of the actual show, I was like, this guy is going to jump. I'm going to stay by the stage and be ready to record him. So I got this slow-mo video of him, how he dived into the stage. Yeah. So that was a very, he had an idea, he did it, you get. So I witnessed him do something very great, how he came about the thought and everything, so it was inspiring. I don't have a preference actually, like, do you understand? Yeah, Burna Boy. I would like to work with Burna Boy, he's very dope, yeah, but actually I don't have a preference. I would love to just work with anybody, as long as they make good music and they share the vibe and they are in that moment basking in the vibration that we are like emitting. Yeah. I have three records out. I have the first one I did was last year, early last year. It's called Regardless. It was like a motivational song, very soulful song, featuring Jagger. He's a rapper. And the second one I dropped was early this year. Was it? Yeah, early this year, and it has a video out. It's called Feel the Wave, and the one I dropped recently, a few weeks back, is Rolling. Yeah. The reception, like I said earlier, it's never too small. Is very like it drives me, makes me realize how real it can get. Because all we have to do is just put ourselves out there. As long as you're sure you're making good music, just put it out there. I mean, if one person will like it, if 2 people, 3 people or more, you have to do the math and use it to calculate the style of music they listen to, and you know that if the whole world hears it, they'll feel it too. And eventually they will. So it's baby steps. Yeah. Okay, I'm currently working on my tape. It's called Wave. I'm gathering tracks for the tape. Rolling and Feel the Wave is on Wave. The idea behind the tape is the fact that I have, right now, obviously it's my first body of work I'm going to put out. So, I mean, I have to like try and not to be too, like not be too, you know, depressing and, you know, like make people vibe, at least get their attention with songs that are very uplifting. But yeah, that's it. Then it's just the alter ego I have for now. And I'm gathering notes, yeah, I have tracks, I'm going to drop soon, other tracks. Then the album, which is Blue Boy, but that's still futuristic, that's like next year, yeah. Yeah, yeah, you best believe it, you best believe it, you best believe it, you best believe it. I be rolling around the city, I know your baby mama sees me, she be calling me daily. Ring, ring on my cellular, yeah. It's Tidé, spaced out, Armstrong couldn't reach me. I'm an ocean of flows, can't even breathe me. Money Mac alone, hoes trying to sniff me. You get it? Yeah. Yo, my name is Tidé Wright. Shout out to Broadway TV for having me. It's a real honor and pleasure. Keep watching Broadway TV. You know, don't know.